When we had last left Team Watcher, they had bested all 4 of the so-called mega bosses around the Deadfire archipelago. Enormous beasts and creatures and beings of even more enormous power. Though the last one not so enormous, but pretty powerful nonetheless. And although the battles were hard fought, at the end of the day, it only made their victories all the sweeter. However, now there was only one thing remaining. Yes, the final trip through and past the point of no return, to begin the journey to Ukaizo. This is Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Welcome back. Let's turn all this stuff back on. We've got our party set up here for our final slog through all of it. We've got food if we need it. We have rested with Constantine's massage, amazingly enough. Respect myself ever so slightly. That way I would be back to Bluff because I accidentally put points into Streetwise when we were doing Mega Bosses. Everyone else, mostly the same. Seraphim, we did respec him a bit to include some stuff like Silent Scream and Puppet Master. Shit like that. There you go. All that good stuff. We've got Takehu with us. You'll notice no Votnir, because I didn't want Votnir. I didn't want a sidekick with us for the final stretch of the game. Instead wanted a mainline companion. So, Maya. I mean, we're romancing her, right? Although we certainly object to some of her decisions. Hey, let's see where it takes us, right? Good lord. All right. Yeah. Let us head on out of here. Queen's Birth. And also, Gentle Viewer Rebuilt Gearbox wrote in saying that the reason why on our ship log it looked like we were missing a ship in one of the sockets, it's because we forgot to ever buy a junk. We should do that. Assuming we can even afford it at this point after all of the money we dumped into, like, respecking and upgrading equipment from Mega Bosses. Sure. We'll see. Let's see, right up over here by the shipwright. There we go. Go on super speed. Also, we'll have this video, unfortunately, going to be cut a little bit shorter than usual, than I would like, just because I'm a little strapped for time this evening. But hey, it is what it is. What can you do? Let's get on over here to the shipwright. There we are. Goodness, it's been so long since we spoke to the shipwright, I don't even remember who they were.
Cotter recognizes a friend.
Cotter's
just making sure.
Okay, farewell. Zamar.
You again? Ugh.
Okay, what have you got? Oh, a junk. Yeah, we can totally afford that. Great. We got a full set now. Amazing. Boom. Cool, cool.
Yeah, got it.
All right. Now let's leave on our freaky ghost ship. There we are. All the way down here. Very nice. I think things will be a little bit more challenging without Votnir in the party. But that said, we aren't fighting Mega Bosses, that's for sure. Absolute worst case scenario, we have to, like, load a save and get Votnir into the party, right? If for some reason the final encounter is really just, like, super duper blowing my butt out difficult. Alright, let's leave by sea, because we do still have Brilliant, thanks to Seraphim here, right? Yeah, we should be A-okay. I think so. Alright. Also, I upgraded equipment to Mythic here, Maya's Arquebus, and Keeper of the Flame, in addition to my 2 Mythic pistols. Totally regret going the, what do you call it, build this time around. Swapping through braces of pistols. Although it sounded like a good idea from the get-go. Geez, in practice, once you find a whole bunch of, like, items and shit, and you get more accustomed to the mechanics, definitely doesn't seem like it's nearly as good as it was in Pillars 1, right? Where we could use that to our advantage to, like, burst down dudes. Okay, let's go on up over here. Actually kind of went the wrong way there. Fair enough. Do a quick save just as well, just in case we run into trouble out here. Cool, cool, cool. Good, good, good. Oh shit, is this person coming after me? No. Fair enough. Alright. I wonder if we missed any of the other Rathun out here, right? I don't know. Oh, should we get a quick refresher before we go up into Ondra's Mortar? Maybe. Let's see, what does this say? The coming storm. Right. Forge alliances or prepare your ship for a hard voyage. Right, and our alliance is with the Principe Senpetrina. Okay. Alright. If I help the Principe deal with Lucia Ravan and acquire her ship, the Floating Hangman, they'll form an alliance with me and help me reach Ukaizo. Right. Do I need to speak with What's-Her-Butt? Or do I just roll up in there? I don't know. Oh, geez. Do I need to talk to Captain Aldis back at Dunnage? Aethys has crossed beyond Mogren's Teeth and into Ondra's Mortar. He makes for the lost island of Ukaizo. Only a capable ship could survive the journey through Ondra's Mortar. One of the great powers vying for dominance over the Deadfire might assist in this goal. If all else fails, outfitting the ship independently would be better preparation than none at all. What happens if you go there with no preparation? Is it like a Mass Effect 2 scenario? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go over back to Dunnage. You know what? Let's do our due diligence here. May as well. This is only, you know, what everything's been leading up to. Fuck me. What a mistake that would be if I accidentally went up in there. And I accidentally just did the whole thing independent anyway. Can you do that? Surely once you have the Floating Hangman, the Fanferus, you are no longer considered independent, right? You've already committed in some way to a Principe ending, right? I'd assume. Good lord. It feels like... I don't know. It's weird that we're coming to the end of this playthrough for me. It felt almost like it would go on forever. Oh shit, you hear two crew members arguing on the deck. Oh god, what about? Oh, okay, yeah, the fish disease thing. Okay, we'll do this real quick. Let's see. Check the fish for signs of disease. Adair, have a look. Alright. No signs of discoloration, open sores, or bloated bellies. The fish look perfectly healthy. Okay, let's keep the fish. Great. Silverfin. Cool. Ooh, was that their noise? Flipping around. There we are. Up over here to Dunnage. And let's see the beacon. There we are. Alright. Fingers crossed this was all for naught. We'll see. We'll see. But maybe it was. Worst case, we just fly our asses all the way over back to Ondra's Mortar. Alright. Over here. Is Captain Aldis even here? Yeah, there you are. Hey.
I'll happily lend you my ear, and my sword, and other things.
She grins evilly. I'm captain of the Floating Hangman.
I knew you were the only captain who could take it. You are more than worthy of your chair on the council. The Principe are ready to sail for Ukaizo. Me and my fleet will reconvene with you outside Ondra's Mortar. Until then, lovesome.
She blows you a kiss. Alright. Major positive rep. Cool. Weird, I thought we had already done that. Maybe I accidentally loaded an older save than I had presumed? I don't know. Alright. We've got that shit dealt with. The city lost to time. Aethys is going to the legendary island of Ukaizo to disrupt or destroy Aora's cycle of reincarnation. Only by following him there can I confront him directly. Travel to Ukaizo. It's located... Ooh, look, we're failing other things for the other factions, I assume. Ukaizo is located far to the northeast of Nekataka. The only way to reach it is by way of the Ofecchia Channel, a natural gateway leading between the crags of Mogren's Teeth and into the storms of Ondra's Mortar. The Principe fleet will meet me there to lend their support in the race for Ukaizo. Very good. Alright. The weirdest, wildest thing, remember, this was our wild-ass, hair-up-our-butt prediction a long-ass time ago, is that there are still people at Ukaizo doing shit. Like, it is still going on, that there are, like, actual people there still maintaining stuff. although what's-her-butt, in the burned book, Woodica... Oh, look, yeah, see, they're back now. Huh, weird. But although Woodica alluded to the fact that perhaps, Oh, jeez, look, we can't really, There we go, we can do that. That's a little clever, huh? But, although in the burned book she alluded to the fact that, they created... something or the other. The, like, multi-dragon or whatever, right? When we consulted her. To be resilient in the face of time. And to, like, self-maintain it. Employ some sort of self-maintenance or whatever the hell. Right? Part of me hopes that there are still some beings there. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I was pretty into the final moments in Pillars 1. Despite the stuff with, what's her name? I don't even remember her name because she was... I really thought that character wasn't handled too great. I don't even remember her name, but you know the one. The ghost lady from your past self. Good lord. I guess that's case in point, that I didn't find it too compelling. But despite all that, the big reveal was really something. I wonder if there will also be a big reveal here? I don't know. It almost seems like it would be kind of weird to have another reveal at the end of every game, right? I feel like you don't need a big twist every time. Okay, let's see what terrible shit they want to get up to. Here we go. There is plenty of ocean to sail and many lands to explore, but what lies ahead of you dwarfs them all. Should you choose to sail on, you suspect there will be no return. Not to the Deadfire you have come to know. Ooh. Let's continue forward. That's our point of no return. Ooh, my gosh, it looks terrible already. Wow. You set a course through the channel and into uncharted, turbulent seas. Ondra's mortar rages on the horizon, a vast wall of roiling clouds and rain, punctuated by the silver flicker of lightning. The wind pushes against you, as if to ward whatever lies beyond from Fonferus's approach. Fonferus leads the fleet, crashing through the turbulent waters like an axe through armor. Gods alive, Beodil mutters, staring up at the storm. Vanitzi blinks at the blackening sky. Knew an old salt once who claimed the mortar were the edge of the world. I called him a fool. Now, though? The navigator's head shakes sadly. Now I ain't so certain. Head bowed slightly, Eld Ingram smiles. Today is as good a day as any to learn what the gods have in store for us. Shit, Captain! One of the hands cries. Hostile vessels, inbound to forward port! With a shake of the head, Beodil emits a grim chuckle. Suppose it'd be too much to ask to be let alone out here. The crossed cannons of the Royal Deadfire Company flutter and crack atop the masts of the approaching warships, each vessel bristling with heavy guns. The approaching fleet numbers at least as many ships as your own, and maybe more. I wonder how this would go if you were siding with them, right? Because all the others don't really quite have as sizable of a military presence in the Deadfire, right? Maybe you would go through mostly unopposed? Maybe some of the pirates would rally against you? I'm not sure. Beodil frowns against the wind. The fleet's turning, Captain! Send their gun ports against the enemy! Waving her hat overhead, Tuliak Longfrost whoops eagerly. Finally, some damned excitement! The hands look to you from their stations. Beodil's eyes hold yours. The crew stands ready. What are the captain's orders? Inspect the fleet, study the enemy. What is the difference? Look over your companions. All hands to battle stations. We're joining the fray. Let them fight it out. Take us into that storm. Giordu red-handed. Sail into the storm. Let's inspect the fleet. The variegated crews of the Principe sail at your back, a patchwork of cultures and vessels, each flying not only the colors of the fleet, but also a wide variety of personal triumphs and pennants. The men and women pirates of the Deadfire guard the rails, armed with sabers, hatchets, and firearms. The dark silhouette of Aldis's ship leads the vanguard, flanked by the equally sleek vessels of her closest captains. Study the enemy. 20 Rowatayan junks plow toward you in perfect formation, their angular sails full, each armored vessel a deadly work of art, sporting a dozen bronze cannons. Soldiers stand at attention on the decks, rifles resting upon their shoulders. Look over your companions. Adair puffs on his pipe as he observes the enemy fleet from end to end. After taking a full accounting of the array of ships, he ashes his pipe, puts it away, and looks to you with a cheerful shrug. Maya holds her arm for Ishiza. Oh yeah, that's really weird. Huh. Isn't she gonna, get court-martialed or something for doing this? Huh. He flutters up to perch and nuzzle her cheek. She scratches under his feathers, where he seems to enjoy it most. They share a locked gaze, where something unspoken passes between them. Something loving, duty-bound, and final. Then she turns to you and nods, resolute in facing whatever comes next. Seraphim runs his fingers through the wild blue strands of his hair, tucking as much as possible behind his tufted ears. His hands then pass over his weapons, checking them over twice. His gaze, however, remains focused wholly on the closing enemy vessels. Takehu is clutching a lock of his hair and rubbing it between his fingers, unconsciously falling back on an old habit of self-comfort. A thin bead of ink trickles like sweat down the side of his neck. As he stares out at the fleet, the horror in his gaze seems far beyond his ears. When he notices you looking, he winks and beams a confident smile. But you've already glimpsed his true feelings. Oh, I love that. I love that. I don't know. I'm such a sucker for characters that hide their fear or whatever behind bravado and have to come to terms with it, right? So often I feel like they're written, a lot of characters like that are never written to actually come to terms with their own securities and vulnerabilities, right? So often they're given, at least when they're the protagonist of a story in any form, whether it be your main protagonist or a side character, they're rarely ever given the opportunity to come to terms with horrific shit going on around them and be vulnerable, I guess. Alright. All hands, well, also that said, Takehu here, it's only teased, right? All hands to battle stations, we're joining the fray. Let's get in there. The deck vibrates as cannon fire erupts from enemy and ally alike, filling the air with hot, hissing metal and banks of thick gray smoke. Beadle grasps your arm, and thrusts a finger out towards the sea. They're coming at us! Full sail with the wind at their back! A small, fast ship has broken ranks with the Rowatayan fleet and bears down heavy upon you. Heavily armed Almawa warriors stand at the ready on the vessel's deck, their eyes focused on your ship. Let's see. Fuck yeah! Let's fuck them up. Bring us about, all hands prepare for combat. We'll fucking get them, dude. Oh shit, it's one of these. Ooh, it's been a while, huh? Alright. Let's see. Okay. Rumdum Ruggiere points to a dark spot on the distant horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches. You squint to the horizon and see unfamiliar colors snapping in the breeze. Okay, this is your generic stuff. Let's see. Oh, let's close the board. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Let's see, what's our current hull at? Whew. Jeez, on second thought. Let's see, let's enter combat. There we go. Fonferus beats to windward, attacking between port and starboard with all appropriate speed. This makes sense that we would do this here at the end. Okay. Let's see. So where is our direction? Okay, let's turn to starboard and blast them. There we are. Continue. Ooh, they're running away. Okay. Huh. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. Weird. I thought that they were, like, dead set on getting us. Okay, let's turn to port then. Are they going to, like, do a 180? Nope, they're running. Okay. Wow, yeah, they really fucking ran. Okay, weird. The rumble of cannons provides a steady percussive accompaniment to the choral screams of the dying. The deck pitches and rolls with the twisting of the sea, and smoke drifts lazily across the choppy waves. Ondra's mortar churns to the east, the shifting clouds and shimmering curtains of rain hypnotic. Fixes on you a frown. Who? Who does that? Who fixes on me a frown? Ain't over yet, Captain. The mate gestures out across the water. Ooh! A pair of colossal galleons flank the Iron Fang. As the mercenary ships close on Aldis' ship, they pound the smaller vessel with repeated rounds of cannon fire. Ogre corsairs wave heavy clubs from the galleon's decks, impatient to board the pirate craft. Oh shit. They've got ogres with them. Yeah, that's true. At Crookspur, didn't we see some show up after we blasted all of them and then it got occupied by the RDC? Seraphon looks to you, eyes wide and wild.
Hope you got something more than that half-clever plan for them ogres, Cap.
Bring us about. Have the cannons readied. We're taking on one of those galleons. Huh. Fuck it, yeah, let's blast them. With grim nods, your mates snap to their tasks. Spins the wheel. Oh, look, I think it's bugged out here. It's supposed to say, someone spins the wheel as someone calls to the cannoneers. Fonferus turns, barreling toward the ogre-crewed galleons in the hope of offering your allies a reprieve. Okay. Good. Let us... If we do the same thing, are they just gonna flee again? Let's see. Close to board. How much damage will we take? A fair amount. Alright. On second thought, let's see. Let's try and enter combat here. Alright. Let us go starboard. Let's see if they keep advancing. No, they're running away again. What the fuck? Okay. Well, let's turn back around. Okay. Yep. Yeah, they're totally running. They're running again! Man, we really are a terrifying visage of a ship, I guess. The rising winds do nothing to clear the obscuring haze of choking smoke. Popping gunfire punctuates the timpani roll of cannons, and the shouts of desperate sailors vie with the screams of the dying. Enemy and ally alike disappear into the morass, which glows from within, illuminated by burning wrecks. A ship looms out of the darkness to port, and its crew call warnings in their desperate attempt to avoid a collision. They fail, and Fonferus heaves as the enemy vessel slides along its broadside. Another craft appears directly ahead. With no room to maneuver, Fonferus grinds up against it, sandwiched between the two enemy ships. You're trapped.
Avast, Cap! The bastards be boarding us!
Seraphon shouts over the noise. Let's fucking get them then, dude! Pouring out of the haze, a squad of Rowatayan troops cross the collected decks, firearms at the ready. Alright, finally. Some of the good shit, huh? fuck them up. I wonder how difficult it's tuned, right? Because there are chances that you would lose out, like we did, on potential companion members, right? Whew, jeez. Oh, we're not super sandwich. Oh, shit, look at this. Wow. Huh. Yeah, they're the one who's sandwiched, not us. Okay, let's enter stealth here.
Trouble up ahead.
There we go. Let's do a quick save here. Fortunately, they're not very difficult looking at all. Right. There we are. Adair break stealth. And run on over here. Good. Okay. Oh, look, these are some Principe sailors here. Cool.
After him!
Alright, let's get this one.
Right on target.
Oh, we don't have the cool music, do we? Bummer. Alright, here. We need to also turn on our auto attacks at the very least. Good. There we are. And also on Ishii. Good.
Let's go.
Man, yeah, we are just about. Okay. Cool.
Afraid not, Captain.
There we are.
This will not do.
Yeah, we are just obliterating the hell out of all of them. Let's go after the captain next. Why not? There we are. A weather mage as well. Why not? Let's see. Let's throw this down up top.
Still got it.
Worse than rough.
Great. Let's see. Let's also have Seraphim launch an attack here as well.
Can't make it dead.
Good. Fucking them all up. Whew. There we are. Let's also have Takehu lay down a pillar of frost here. We'll make it big.
Let's go.
Good, good, good. Let's see. We can now lay down a little bit of healing. Where is Seraphim at? There you are. Okay. Good. And let's launch some of this over here. Weather mage, get you fucked up. Ooh, we got paralyzed.
Looks like I'm here.
All right. That's fine. Let's see. Let's go after as
Stay.
Adair, this dude.
I hope nobody saw that.
There are quite a few of them. It's got to be said. Holy shit.
Fractions.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get this healing shit active. Good. Make sure Ishii is over here. Great. Have Adair self-heal, since he's up there kind of by himself. Alright. And then, we can also throw down this robust shit. Right here. Let's get on up over this way. There we are. Okay. Let's go for this weather mage here. Let's blast them down. Right. Seems like a good move. Apply robust to everybody there. Cool. And let's see. Let's have Seraphim try to crowd control this soldier right here. Seems like a good move. Good. Let's also cast this shit. Wonderful. Alright. Let's have Maya shoot over here at this Gunhawk, potentially wipe them out. Cool. And let's go after this Rautine soldier right here. Because Seraphim failed his cast. That's okay. Let's go up here, cast this. Good. Let's make sure we align that. Somehow that's going to hit Adair. I don't know how, but it is. Alright. Jeez, he's gotta go down, huh? Holy shit. Tougher than you would think. I guess the lack of music has thrown me off here. Alright. Jeez, Adair. Hang on in there, dude. Let's see. Let's drink a potion if you can. There we are. Good. Did the heal hit him? I don't think it did. Shit, shit, shit. Whew, this is rough. Poor fucking Adair. Alright. Let us fire up there into this soldier. There we are. Good. Should we empower Maya? I don't know. I don't know that we should. Let's see. We could blast this fool here. Cool. Let's have Adair also drink a potion again. Why not? We got plenty of potions. As was always the case, we've been saving them. Here we are. Good. We can also have Takehu launch out some of this, get us some more potions if we
Right
want.
between the eyes.
There we are. Cool. And let's see. Have Maya shoot this dude.
more if I could.
Good. And Adair drink one of those.
Sorry, friend.
Oh, look. He's bugged out a bit with his
Stronger. Let's go.
drinking. Okay. Let's have Seraphim run up top. Smack him.
Friend.
Oh, weird. Can we actually hit this dude, though? Yeah, we can. Wow. Alright. Sure. Let's do that. Some of this. Let's have Seraphim drink a bit as well. Cool.
Let's do this.
Okay. And Adair.
After him.
Let's make sure you are on this fella. Right there. Try to knock him. If you can. No dice. Let's try and hit him with blind, I guess? There we are. And I will do a finishing shot on this soldier.
You like that?
Great.
I don't mind.
Let's see. Am I buffed up? Nope. Let's buff up. And then fire into this dude with a finishing shot.
Savvy?
Really weird and anticlimactic that
Still
there's
got
no
it.
combat music. Didn't something similar happen at the end of
make a
Pillars
dent.
1 to us during the final fight? We died and then the music went into action or something. Alright. Fonferus limps away from the broken wrecks gathered behind and breaks free of the bank of smoke. In the distance, Ondra's mortar rages, nothing between you and your goal. To aft, the Deadfire Company's fleet lies scattered and broken, the remaining junks fleeing west towards Magran's Teeth and Sayuka beyond. Ragged cheers rise from your allies and compatriots. Cheers collapse into cries of horror as the surface of the water explodes upwards, tearing a nearby ship in half and throwing sailors screaming into the sea. A creature rises from the wreckage, a monstrosity of slick Ondra and gleaming metal. Whoa. Someone places a hand on your shoulder. We've had the gods' own luck getting this far. Fonferus don't stand a chance against whatever that is. Our only hope is the storm. Captain, we can't let that thing near the fleet. Maya turns a panicked look at you. Okay, are we going to lure them after us? Ooh, should we try and help whatever the cost? Let's see. Fuck it. We've got to try to help, whatever the cost. The surface of the water bulges and bursts, and with a roar like the crash of the surf, a dragon explodes from the water. The familiar scaled form of Cyriliaphus sweeps low, wings outstretched just above the white-tipped waves before spraying its briny breath over the metallic monster. Oh, shit! Remember the one we freed from beneath Nekataka, right? Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, it's so quiet, though. The monstrosity turns on the sea dragon, and they slam into one another, tearing at each other with tooth and fang. Essence pours off of the pair as they pound one another with their abilities at point blank. Jesus, look at this, like, fucking kaiju battle. Go, now while I hold the attention of these beings. Cyriliaphus' voice echoes among your thoughts. Our debts are cleared, Watcher. Holy shit, I totally forgot about that. Someone turns from the carnage. Captain, we might not get another chance. All hands look to you. We've come this far. There's no turning back now. Aethys threatens everything and everyone you know. Whatever you love, whatever you hold sacred, we're here to save it. Cut the chatter. All hands brace for the storm. Just think of how much treasure awaits us on the other side of this storm. Say nothing. Yeah, we've come this far, there's no turning back now. Someone nods. Sometimes, the only way back is forward. The mate calls across the deck. All hands to stations. Time to show the gods what Fonferus be made of. Ondra's mortar looms before and above you, dominating the whole of the world. Rain begins to fall. The storms of Ondra's mortar encompass the visible horizon. Hurricane winds roar like an imprisoned beast, blowing with enough force to warp the very seas. Past the curtain of rain and above the swell of waves, you can just barely perceive the outline of colossal Atra pillars. Holy shit. No sooner does your spectral ship drift near the turbulent waters of Ondra's mortar than a deadly calm falls over the sea. The wind cuts off as swiftly as a god holding their breath. Like a silken sheet, the water flattens before you, the wake of your passage, forming a lone crease in its uninterrupted perfection. Holy shit. Wreathed in ghostly mist, you drift onward at the pace of a funerary procession. The storm holds its silence and maintains a respectful distance. Holy hell, look at this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, how big is this? It looks like another Nekataka. Okay. Wreathed in ghostly mist, you drift onward at the pace. Oh, though you cannot shake the feeling of sorrow and wrongness which pervades your journey, you successfully cross to the far side of Ondra's mortar and breathe a sigh of relief. An island towers over the distant horizon, Ukaizo. Ornate spires reach up from the island, hinting at the city within. Not all of Ukaizo has weathered the millennia with equal grace. Other structures jut and lean out of the surrounding shallows, making the waters around the island impassable by ship. You resolve to take a skiff the rest of the way. Hoo 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 hoo. Gold, greed, and guts. I guess that's for the Principe ending, given their symbol there. Oh, yo, we are here. Oh my god. Ukaizo, Deep Autumn. Oh shit, Interstealth team. Oh geez. Interstealth team.
Trouble.
Alright. Well, you know what? This seems like as good of a time as any to call it for the time being. Like I said, unfortunately, gotta cut this one a little bit short. But holy shit, what a time to cut it! When next we come back, we have finally made our way through Ondra's mortar, and it is time to explore Ukaizo and reach the wheel before Aethys. So far, no sign of Aethys, right? Where is Aethys? Maybe submerged, still underwater, trudging along the seafloor or something like that. I don't know. Very cool, however, like, even in the image there that we were gifted, whatever the illustration, so much of Ukaizo is also underwater, right? So even there, it's humongous, but there's probably even more that is submerged, right? Amazing. And you know what? Probably for the best that we're saving and quitting. That way maybe we can avert some of the bugs, right? All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.